I think what brought me to the center was that I felt like I had nowhere to turn, and I felt like, I just didn't know really where to start. My mom had taken me to an abortion clinic, and I couldn't go through with it. There were protesters outside, and she kind of was just telling me to just walk in, walk past them, but I couldn't walk past them, and I stopped, and they started showing me pictures, and they were showing me different things and different pamphlets of places that could help, and I didn't go through with it. My mom was pretty upset with me, but I couldn't do it. I really felt like it was time to turn my life over to God. In the counseling sessions, we did some Bible studies, which really helped me as far as learning God's Word and things like that. She helped with defining a lot of what things in the Bible meant and certain aspects of things. She did help a lot with explaining how much God loved me and how much God cared about me, and that I didn't need a man there, and I was forgiven for everything that had happened in my life and all of the things that I had did that weren't so much in the right direction. I went home, and I think I sat and I thought about the things that the counselor and I had talked about, and that's what really pushed me to understand that I could do it and I was capable, and that God was with me and I wasn't alone. And she made me feel really comfortable, and I came in that day and I think I just started bawling out crying, and I was like, oh, and I was spilling everything to her. So it really helped push me in the direction of becoming saved, and I wasn't really sure of how exactly I was going to do it, and I wasn't really sure when the time was right, but when I was talking to her that day, I felt like that day was right, and we prayed together, and it really helped. The guy that I was with wasn't really the best guy in the world for me, and it wasn't really a good decision, and I've decided that I was going to abstain from sex, and that I was going to really work towards rebuilding a relationship with God instead of leaning towards those things to feel loved. I was already looking towards starting a relationship with God and trying to rebuild a relationship with God, and she definitely encouraged me, and she definitely helped guide me in the right direction. But I started looking for church homes, and I still haven't really found one that I fit in, but continuing to come and talk to the counselor at PIC. I live all the way out by DeKalb, so I drive a pretty far distance. There aren't really many resources in that area. I think that you guys also had amazing resources as far as helping prepare for the baby, as far as clothes and diapers and things like that. That stuff definitely was a huge help. I also earned a car seat, a brand new car seat for the baby, which is awesome because that's huge and they're so expensive nowadays. And those couple weeks after, everything started moving in the right direction. God had truly blessed me because everything did a whole 360-degree turnaround. The guy ended up going away, and he's no longer in the picture. I've built a better relationship as far as being a parent with my kids that I already have. And I found a new place. The place that I was in foreclosure, and I had to move, and I didn't know how I was going to find a place to live or where I was going to live, and everything just started coming together really quickly. I think that I was just really encouraged and really pushed to know that I can do it, and that really helps because when you're in the situation where you first find out you're pregnant and everyone's pushing you away and they're pushing you towards abortion and pushing you towards other things. I was afraid I was going to be homeless. I was afraid that I was going to have nobody, and PIC really helped with that. I honestly can't say thank you enough because everything that you guys have helped me with has been huge, and I don't know where I'd be without it. I'm so grateful that they were there because if they weren't, I don't know where I would be today.
Did your counselor ever tell you what a blessing you were to her?
Oh, she did. My counselor, she was awesome, and she all the time would tell me that she was thinking about me and that she had been praying for me and things like that. And it's been huge. It's been life-changing, and I love it.